In this episode, I decided that our house was not only a little too plain, but that it needed more room. So I extended it and decorated the inside, or at least I decorated my bedroom at the very least. Sounds like a lot of work, I know, but don't worry. At the end of the episode, I planned a surprise for you guys. So make sure to stay tuned for that. I'm Cascadio4, you can call me Cass, and this is episode 7 of the Minecraft 100 Vampire Baby Challenge. I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, check me out. Don't I look awesome? Yeah, check out this new fit I have. It was supposed to be kind of like a suit. It's not a suit. I have a vest at the very least, but it's not a suit. I just put on some proper pants for a change. Yeah, so I think I look awesome. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, do you see this thing in my hand? This little doodad? Oh yeah, this is a bouquet. You can make these in MCA. There's no particular reason for this other than you might remember I met some guy last episode. It's not going to be perfectly obvious at all who that was. He has little glasses now. They look super cute. They look really funny with his vampire teeth. Okay, listen guys, before you start making fun of me, you know, he was my type. I couldn't help it, guys. But anyways, this is why I had the bouquet. I think you need to be at least 10 hearts for this, but if you give this to them, they will not marry anyone else, they will not even think of looking at anyone else. They will just kind of be waiting for you. It's like you guys are dating. I did this in one of my personal survival worlds. The poor guy has been waiting months because I keep building villages instead of marrying him. But anyways, we're going to get this to Melkon real quick, because I keep worrying that the women of the village are going to snatch him up before I get a chance. I thought it'd take longer to find a love interest, but I was pleasantly surprised, I guess. You can also see if anyone stopped in the inn, because I haven't been on this world since last episode. So, I have no idea. We can see if Elsa's still here. Doesn't look like there's anyone new at the inn. It almost seems like Elsa's gone away. Hey, I don't recognize you. Hey, another person at the inn. Virgin. They have already been infected, it looks like. Let's see, ask them to stay. Can you believe how cramped this village is? It's like everywhere I turn, I'm bumping into someone. Okay, they don't want to stay here. Everyone's just crowding around in here. Oh, here's Elsa. Yeah, Elsa's a vampire. Sorry, you are officially one of us. Arivek, who looks unrecognizable now that she's a vampire. Ramon. Yeah, it's just these two ladies. Elsa and Virgin. Anyway, we're here to find Melkon, and I blocked him off to keep him from dying, so hopefully he didn't find a way to suffocate himself. Nope. He's still here. Hey, Melkon. Alright, so we are at exactly 10 hearts with him, so let's talk to him a little bit. Yeah, so what brings you out this ungodly hour? Oh, my dearest dream to build my own village, but haven't you said this before? Okay, anyways, that's not important. So, if you want to start a relationship with a villager, you take the bouquet, and you give it to them. They're beautiful, I can't wait for us to become even closer. Okay, see, he accepts it. And see, he says he's in love with me. So, we are dating now. And now I don't have to worry about him getting snatched up. This is amazing. I'm so glad we are in this relationship, Melkon. Well, that was a success. Maybe I'll let him move around so he's not just standing there. We'll let him move around in his house, but I'm so scared. There's so many monsters around here. I'm really scared of him, like, dying. I mean, like, I kept hearing someone screaming when I was here. Anyway, let's head back so we can discuss what we're going to do with it. Alright, don't mind these. These are from when I was chopping down all those mushrooms to build the inn, and chopping down these mushroom tops is a hard work, and I didn't feel like taking all these down at the times. Don't worry, I will clear those out. Especially since I kind of want to build another wing of this building. You might remember from my sketch back in the second episode, but I want this house to expand on either side. This section will be about the tallest, minus a tower, but I want this to extend outwards a little bit. Like I said, give it this kind of haunted house look, except it's pink. Especially since that might be where my bedroom's going to be, like in the left wing here, or this would be the west wing. So somewhere in the west wing. So we'll probably do that, and then we'll actually put some floors in here. I'm thinking down here is going to be like a throne room, because every vampire lord has to have a throne. And even though I'm only a level 4 vampire, I think I'm pretty powerful already. And you can actually make a throne in Vampirism. It does nothing except just look awesome, but the option's there. So I think we're gonna make this into a throne room. Second level, I might make a storage room. I don't know what else to do from there, but I'm also thinking I want to make this a high vaulted ceiling, if this is going to be a throne room. And then if I have a storage room, I'm not sure if there'll be enough room for a bedroom. So that's why I'm thinking I'll have my bedroom be in the west wing. And so we're going to focus on building the west wing and then decorating and adding floors to the main section of the house. I know this sounds tedious, but don't worry. At the end of this episode, I'll have a surprise for you guys. I have some plans. Once we're done with the house, we'll go through with those plans. I'm not going to tell you what they are, because then that would be a surprise. Won't be resurrecting this guy, but I do want to do that here soon, just to see who the heck he is, and also to get his grave out of my front lawn. Alright, well I will go about chopping down these mushroom blocks and getting some supplies, like chopping down these cherry trees back here, and we'll go into the time lapse of the west wing. Please enjoy that. Alright, so first I chopped down every single mushroom top that littered my backyard, which didn't take as long as I thought it would, which was great because I was dreading it for days. Then I chopped down some cherry trees for wood, which I don't think I needed. And then I started building the house. As we can see here, it went absolutely great, nothing went wrong. A lovely building process. While we're here, I would just like to say to all those who watched my short, thanks very much for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun, maybe thought-provoking, as thought-provoking as a short could be. And if you'd like me to make more, then of course, you could do me a favor by subscribing and maybe even liking the video. And that's all I have to say for now, so just enjoy the rest of the time lapse. See you later. Alright, time lapse complete. Here is the west wing, and you can see I've added some windows and details. Doesn't it look nice? I mean, I hope it looks nice. It kind of just looks like somebody's house that got glued on here. I don't know, it doesn't look that impressive compared to this giant barn of a house, but I think it looks nice. I really love the windows. I got this purple stained glass from Macaw's windows. It looks really nice. I love detailing. Here, I'll give you guys a tour. It's this side, here's the back end with 3 windows, one of them being really big. And then here's this side. Yeah, I think the detailing isn't too busy, isn't too disruptive. I forgot to add lanterns. I was going to add that to the windows, but I can do that later. I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. See, Jobless is invisible again. So yeah, here's how it looks on the inside. This is the floor I chose. I was going to do the flowering willow planks, but they looked too chaotic, so I went for this instead, which I think looks really nice. And yeah, this is the inside. Probably going to divide this into rooms, and my bedroom will be over here in the far back where these windows are. I'm thinking maybe I'll give Jobless a bedroom. I'll probably just do what I did with the inn and split it into this long hallway with rooms on either side. I think that'll look nice. And we'll have a couple bedrooms for a future family. So yeah, I think that turned out quite well. It took me forever to build, but it was a success. Now, of course, with the addition of the fully furnished west wing, the rest of the house looks odd. There's no windows, and the door is really small, and it looks really funny how this giant pink brick has a house glued onto it. So we're going to change that. Of course, we're going to add a door. We want to add windows, probably some levels to this place. I'm not going to do another time lapse though, because we just had one. I don't want this whole video to be a giant time lapse, because that'd be really annoying for both of us. So instead, we're just going to do something fancy and just go. And ta-da! There we are! Doesn't it look awesome? Oh my goodness. Check out those purple windows. Okay, here we're going to get a better view of the house. Okay, so here's the front, obviously. This is... You may have experienced this, but this is a case of got too carried away while building. There's just so many things I want to keep adding. I will probably add another window up there because it currently looks like my house has a gigantic forehead. Don't worry, I do plan to put a big circular window up there, but that will come later because I was genuinely running out of time. I spent a whole evening working on this house. But anyway, here's the front. This is the giant front door that I made out of willow and spruce doors. I think there's willow doors from Cluttered, but I've noticed that MC villagers don't seem to understand that Cluttered doors are doors. I've had a villager die on me because she couldn't get the door open before a zombie ate her. Don't worry, I brought her back. So that's why I went with spruce doors. You can see, I did initially hate the shape of the windows at first, but now with their detailing on them, I really like them. You see I add these purple quartz lanterns to the sides. Okay, anyways, let's go to the back. More gigantic windows, and you can see I updated the siding, I guess you could call this. It makes the house look like a giant pink present wrapped with white ribbons, and that looks super pretty. Here's the back with a very fancy set of windows over here. And there's really not much to see over here, except if you look really closely, there's some windows up here. But yes, this is what I've done for the exterior of the house. And I think now that we finally got some windows... Oh, hold on. Anyways, now that we finally got some windows, I think it looks so much better than it did before. Anyways, we gotta see the inside. I don't know where Jobless is right now, but this is what the inside looks like. This is the reason why I kept the giant windows, because they look so amazing on the inside. Really love this mosaic purple glass from Macaw's windows. This is, again, going to be the throne room. So this is why this back wall has so many windows, to give it a grand look. And yeah, this is the staircase to the other story. Wish I didn't have to put the staircase right here, but I didn't know where else I could put it without obstructing the throne room. I might put another one over here if I can to balance the place. I'm not going to keep the flowering willow planks. This is just what I had on hand. I might replace it with quartz, because I was originally going to make an archway over here with quartz. But that's what I have for now. You can see this place is still under construction a little bit, but here are the rooms. This is Jobless's bedroom. You can see they're currently asleep. This is going to be their bedroom. I'm thinking this bedroom, which has a bit of construction over here, is going to be a library, and then under this archway is going to be the master bedroom. This room is going to be the only one we decorate in this episode, just because we don't have the time to decorate the entire house. It's going to be enough work getting the furniture and then putting it all down anyway, and building the house took up so much time. So we're just going to decorate here. It's all we really need for now. Just so I don't have my coffin in the middle of the living room floor. And of course you're probably going to want to see up here. So we go upstairs. And this is basically it for the second story. I just moved all my chests and stuff up here. Do not believe for a second that I even tried to organize this place. Everything is even more of a mess than it was when it was down here. There's no semblance of order. Not even the torches follow any kind of order. Again, we won't be touching this. I do want to turn this into like a storage room and crafting room, where I have all my supplies and I have all my crafting stuff, like an enchantment room and everything. But that'll come later because that's just going to take too much time. And then yeah, a window's going to go up here. Like I might build a third story up in the roof for more bedrooms, especially if we have little kiddos coming. But yeah, this is what I've done. Isn't it grand? It's amazing in here. I personally love it. I think it looks great. I can't wait to furnish it out. Like, I can't wait for the throne room. I have so many plans for that, but we will discuss that later. It's certainly not getting done today. What I want to focus on is the master bedroom. So with all that out of the way, I'm going to quickly make some furniture and lights and all that fancy stuff, and I will come back to you when we're ready to decorate. Alright, so I'm not completely done gathering stuff yet, I don't think, but I'm kind of low on ideas. This is what I have, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the stuff we have. So let's grab some stuff real quick. So I was thinking I put both bed and coffin on a platform, and I was going to make the platform out of a cobbled deep slate, not deep slate, cobbled dark stone, because I do love that block. Surround it all around with stairs. Pretty big platform. Okay, let's see. This will be an extra bed for like a spouse. You know what, while we're here, let's finally dye this coffin. Ah, finally! A coffin that speaks to my ideals. Coffin will go right here. And I was thinking we'd surround it with curtains, maybe put carpet on there, but that's for now. These are the curtains I was gonna use. Oh, I might need more than I thought. While we have the cobbled deep slate, I thought it'd be cobbled dark stone. That'd be fun to make some fireplaces. I can't tell if that looks stupid or actually looks really good. Let's make another one. Okay, I don't think it looks that bad. I have this mod I call additional campfires added, which allows you to dye campfires. I got these pink campfires. I made 4 of them, thinking the fireplaces would be bigger. That was not needed. And iron bars, of course, to make sure nobody gets in the fireplaces. So this thing's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. I might make it smaller. Let's shrink it, because we don't actually need that much space for our beds. Alright, that looks a lot better. I have this stuff from Cluttered. They have wallpapers, so I have this Macaw mauve wainscoting, and then this confectionery wallpaper that I thought is very pastel goth-ish. So we're going to put the wainscoting in each of the 4 corners, and then we'll add the wallpaper coming down. Nice! I don't know if we're going to have enough of this, because my supply of paper is rather low. Okay, looking good. Might connect the stuff over here. We need more for that though. And I was thinking we put some fancy armchairs around where fireplaces are. Okay, that's crooked. I apparently thought this room was a lot bigger than it really is. Okay, I think 4 of these was too much, so we'll do like a black one right here, a purple one over here. No, that just doesn't look right. So the orange chairs are not going the way I thought they'd be going, unfortunately. That sucks. It'd be kind of fun to have some bookcases here, but I don't have the resources to make bookshelves, so that's unfortunate. So this room is coming together in a way. It is starting to look nice in here. Making 2 giant artificial jacaranda trees, and then like having all their leaves cascade down around the bed. I think that'd be really nice, so maybe I'll try making that. Might cover the windows a bit, but let's see. I'll try making the first one, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so here's a jacaranda tree I built in maybe 5 minutes, tops. It's honestly not as bad as I thought it would look. I am not a master at making custom trees, but I honestly think this looks really good. Really nice and romantic, if you'd like. I'm not sure if I have enough to build another one, nor do I even know if I have the space to. I could try to build another one. You can think about it. If we do build another one, then we can definitely throw out having like curtains. I mean, we could try putting curtains around this place still, but it'd be hard. There's not going to be as much furniture in the master bedrooms I thought. I underestimated, I think, how small this room actually is, but it is looking really nice, and I do love this tree. You can see I put some of the willow vines on it, and hopefully those will grow and they'll make it look even nicer. Let's see, what else could we add here? I do think once I have supplies, I'll add like some bookshelves around the place. You can make bookshelves out of the willow wood, so that'll look really nice. They're nice and spooky, so it'll look really cool. But that's in the future because I don't have enough leather. And I will finish this up because this looks really nice. I do like how this looks. I'm gonna add some paintings over here, just all over the place, and maybe put some like carpet down the floor. Yeah, and that'll look really nice. I did have these end tables. I was going to put a lot more furniture in here because I had these end tables that I was going to put like next to the bed. I still could. I think I could put them like underneath it. Yeah, I could put them underneath the tree. Because there's all these doodads from Cluttered. I do love these record players, and I was probably going to put one in here. Oh my god, an unliving chair. Oh, I want to put one of those in there. Oh yeah, I wanted to put like all these flowers and stuff. There's this stained glass lamp that looks very elegant. And there's these things like this lunar observatory globe and this steampunk globe. But maybe I could put these in a library. Just because we gotta be careful, this place is going to get too cluttered. Ha 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 ha. Okay, the sun is going down, so I might get more jacaranda wood. As you can see, I'm growing a forest of them out there. I'm gonna try to get more jacaranda wood. And then maybe I'll make the second tree, and then we will go from there. So here's the second tree that turned out quite a lot smaller than its sibling. But I still think it looks nice. It is leaning away from the bed, unlike this one that's leaning towards the bed, but I think the framing still looks really nice. And yeah, I think it looks good. And I guess this is the main part of the room figured out, and now it's just like adding bits like the carpet and any other kind of furniture we want. I did like the idea of like tucking in end tables. Oh, we could even make the trees like an end table. Yeah, we could totally put stuff around the trees. Okay, that works. So I guess we'll do that. I'll make 2 more of these. We'll tuck them around this tree. And yeah, so I'll do that. I'll add some paintings and a rug. And then later on, we'll add some bookshelves. And oh yeah, we need to finish that. Let's see. Would that actually look nice, having it? Oh yeah, that'll look nice. It'll add like some kind of depth, and and also we need lights. We need to hang lanterns from here. It's hard to tell with my shaders, but it is still kind of dark in here. The campfires help some, but it's still dark. So we'll get some lanterns so we can hang from the trees and from the wallpaper arches, and yeah, it'll just be great. Well, I'm going to have to be right back again. I'm going to grab some stuff, and I'll be right with you. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of crafting. Okay, I'm back, and I'm just realizing I forgot carpet. So here's everything I've got, which is a lot. Got a lot of cool stuff, so we'll start with putting down the first 2 end tables. Very nice. Oh yes, and I actually was able to make some bookshelves after all. I had some books. Fortunately, those books were supposed to be for my enchanting setup, but we don't talk about that. We got cool aesthetic bookshelves, that's all that matters. So we're gonna put these down. See, we got a cute calico cat bookshelf. They all look different. Just going to kind of like place them around in the corners. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And I made more of this confectionery wallpaper, and it should be enough to cover everything. I'm gonna go bat mode so I can see exactly where I need to go. Yeah. Looking good. Okay. Oh yeah, I brought in an armor stand. I figured we'd put our armor on it so that when we're not using it, like right now, we can just stick it in here. It looks really cute just sitting under the tree. Speaking of that, I also brought in an item frame. I was going to put an item above my bed. I was going to do a vampire sword I found, but I thought it'd be more fitting to hang up my scythe. So there's my scythe hanging up above my bed in case I need it. And I did make a purple record player, and I brought in a chest. I'm gonna put it right here to put in the only 2 music discs I have, which is 2 copies of the exact same song. They're from a mod. I don't remember what it's called. I'll put it up on the screen if I do remember. It adds spooky music discs you can get from a spooky music trader that you find in Dark Oak Forest. I believe it's where I get these are from. I'll probably won't ever play them because I don't know if YouTube will copyright me for that. I also got 2 flower pots and the stained glass lamp I was wanting. So I think we'll put the record player here. We'll put 1 flower pot here. And another flower pot here, just like so. We got the lamp I wanted. Where do we want to put that? Right here? Yeah, right there would look good. I brought some lanterns, so it's a combination of regular lanterns and then purple bone lanterns. Everything I had to do basically used up all my bones, so that sucks. So that helps light up the place. We only have 1 lantern left, unfortunately, so we'll just hang it from this tree. We didn't need these chains. Oh well. I also have these moon and stars decorations from Cluttered that I absolutely love. I think was one of the original reasons why I downloaded Cluttered. And ooh yeah, you can hang them from these trees. So we're definitely going to do that. I don't know if they emit any light, but like I was hoping. But they look freaking awesome, so we're going to hang them up anyway. There. And they have these moon wall decorations. Hang them up right there. I have this violet screen. No clue where I wanted to put this. I just thought it looked cool. Looks kind of nice in front of the bed, so maybe we'll just stick it in front of the bed. We'll see about that. And then finally we have some paintings. Oh yeah, and I wasn't able to make the cute ghost chair because it needs phantom membrane, which of course you get from phantoms. And I literally always sleep, so no chance of that for now. But anyways, the paintings that we're going to put up on this wall. So that doesn't really help how empty that looks, but we're not going to be looking at it anyway, so I'm just going to leave it because I'm getting sick of decorating. Well, here we are, guys. This is the final look. Minus that dirt over there. I think this looks absolutely spectacular. This is a great bedroom, probably one of the best Minecraft bedrooms I've ever built. In the future, if I think of anything to add, or if I finally get that super cute ghost chair, I'll add them in. Maybe I'll add like a couple more details to the bookshelves and stuff, but otherwise for now, I think this serves as a really good bedroom. I think that's all the decorating we're going to do in this episode, but it's not the end of the episode yet. I have a surprise for you guys, and that is I want to invite someone else to see our little house. I say we take Melkon on a house tour date. Let me get some supplies first, and then we will be on our way. So I have accumulated some things, mostly gifts. See, I got some gifts here. And the reason why is because you have to reach a certain amount of hearts to marry someone. I think it's about 100 hearts to get engaged and get married with a villager. And we're not at that with Melkon yet. So gifts is a great way to boost their hearts, especially nice gifts. So I've gathered all the valuables I can spare to give him, which isn't very many. And hopefully we can make him like us a little more, and then one day we could tie the knot. But that's all in the future. And for now, we're just going to go take him on a date to see our house. We'll get the flower in our hands so we look super cute. Maybe a rose would be more romantic. Alright, I've kept Melkon in his cute little house. Oh yeah, you see that? This place is called Mist Chill now. If you get enough people, the village will automatically get a name. And sometimes the names it automatically picks are stupid. I have this mod in one of my survival worlds, and you know what name it gave to my village? Scorch Witch. Scorch Witch. What kind of name is that? You can't even pronounce it. There's too many C's. Yeah, and we did lose the guy. We lost Spygen. I don't know how, but he just died. I haven't decided if we're going to revive him yet. What in heaven's name? Oh no, someone else died over there. Probably from this trident zombie. Who died? Irma? Oh! Oh, see, we gotta fix up this village. Too many people keep dying. Okay, but as I was trying to do, we're gonna go see Melkon, and hopefully he's still alive. Oh, he changed his outfit. Hello, Melkon. Your glasses have gotten even darkier now. Let's give him the flower. See, we're at 39 hearts with him, so what a lovely flower. Okay, he likes the flower. Melkon, come back. Let's talk to him. Hey, handsome. How are you doing today? Say, I'm good. How are you? Let's see. Flirting's kind of a risky action. If they don't like it, they will punch you. Maybe we'll just chat. Okay, he's just giving me gossip. Okay. Enough chatting. Let's give him all these gifts. Where are we at? We're at 73 hearts. And then we'll give him a gold. 92 hearts. Okay. We'll give him the diamonds. Alright. Where are we at? 105 hearts. We'll talk to him again. Ah, he liked the flirt. Okay. Well, Melkon, would you like to go see my house? It's a wonderful house. Come on, let's go see my house. I will protect you, don't worry. And he'll keep us out of the rain, too. Wait till you see my lovely house, and you get to meet Jobless, too. I'm not sure what Jobless has been up to lately, but you'll get to meet them. They're lovely, trust me. They're absolutely lovely. You'll like them. Don't mind the mangrove and the rotten flesh. I was just having some encounters. You just gotta cross the water here. Don't worry, I'll build a bridge. They're not very good at crossing rivers. I forgot about that. Melkon, come on. Come on, Melkon. It's not that hard to cross the water. All right, come this way. Come this way. See, here's my house. Isn't it amazing looking? Yeah, I think I built this all myself. I think it turned out great. I don't know about you. We'll take a moment to stop and admire the house again. Yes. It'll look even better on the inside, believe me. This is a random gravestone. I don't know who died on my property, but that's a story for another day. Oh, and here's Jobless. Not invisible for once. Ah, yes. Jobless. Meet Melkon. Melkon, meet Jobless. Please be nice, guys. I think they like each other already. And then we get to see the interior, which I think you'll like a lot. Come right this way into the house. Come on in, Melkon. Alright, so the house isn't really decorated very much on the inside, unfortunately, but you can meet my dog. I wonder how much of an animal lover he is. I can show you upstairs. See, this is my storage room, soon to be storage and crafting room. This hallway leads to the bedrooms. This is Jobless's bedroom. It's quite plain, but that will change, don't worry. You'll like this room, Melkon. I was thinking I would make a library in here. Maybe if you ever come back, you could stop by the library. And then this is my bedroom. It's the only place in the house that's decorated, but you can see I think I did a good job. I don't know about you, Melkon. I am very proud of this room, actually. This turned out so good. I think he Whoops. I think he likes this place too. And also apparently I can't drain blood from him, as I found out accidentally. Yeah, so that's the house. But before you leave, I do have one question left to ask you. Yep, guys, you see what this is? This is an engagement ring. Yep. I know this seems very sudden, but I think I knew from the moment we first met. We were just meant to be. I mean, guys, we're even vampires. It's perfect. We were just made for each other. This is a surprise I talked about. I figured it's been long enough in the series. I need a partner. It wouldn't be the 100 baby challenge without actual babies. I figured Melkon was the perfect choice. And now for any of you guys wondering how this works, it's very easy. You just go to their interface. Again, you have to have 100 hearts or over to be able to do this, or else they won't do it. You just go to interact and gift. Hopefully he accepts. He said yes! He said yes! Oh my goodness, that's amazing. All right. We are engaged. All right. And now you can see it says he's engaged to Cass, which is me. I think just because I don't want to walk him all the way back to the village, we'll set his home point to here. So this is his home point now. We'll get his lectern in a little bit, because he will lose his job, and I want him to be a librarian still, even if it's just to keep his silly little glasses. There we go, guys. We built up our house a little more. We have a nice bedroom, and now we are engaged to our true love, and he's sleeping now. The wedding is set for a couple days, I think, and I think we'll get married in the village. But until then, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this episode and want me to make more, make sure to like, subscribe, and click on notifications so you'll be there when I upload again. With all that out of the way, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!